This is that moment that I realized that I only have 2 eggs and I wanted to eat 6 with 6 pieces of bacon.
You fall and you break, you got battles to take on, but you figure it out, yeah. When you fall and you break, you got changes to make now.
First world problems. I inconveniently have to walk to the garage and get some more eggs. This is going to be completely inconvenient. Actually, it's way more inconvenient than most people realize, because this is going to sound like complaining, but when I try to walk places, my wife tries to seduce me. And I mean, the kids are always darting in front of me. This is me going to the garage, not falling on my butt. Everyone, ta-da! I did it. Went out and had to collect these from the teat of a wild goat. I mean, chicken. That's not how it works. Before I turned on the camera, I told my kids, hey, I'm gonna start filming in the kitchen for breakfast real quick. Please use some self-discipline. Keep the volume down. So we'll see how this is going. 6 pieces of bacon, pour a bunch of the bacon fat in here. That's good. This is the hardest decision I've ever had in my life. Should I over easy eggs or should I scramble them? Over easy. I technically failed this challenge because I ate a couple of these hamburgers that I put in the dehydrator. They turned out okay. When they're hot, they just seem like a dry little hamburger. So I took them out and I'm cooling them off to see how they turn out. I mean, it tastes good. It tastes like it condensed the beef flavor. And I went over here and did another experiment, is I took that pre-cooked bacon and I just put it in the dehydrator. Why am I doing it? Just trying to do some stuff, man. Just trying to see if I can dehydrate these things and how it tastes, so I could start snacking again. Not necessarily, but when I'm done with this challenge, it'd be nice to have some like easy go-tos, to just have like a snack to take with you to work or whatever, which is not necessary, I know. Here's the thing, I know I can go without snacking. Well, except for when I ate that patty last night and one this morning. Except for those times, I'm pretty good. Last night, I slept pretty well, but I kept having like dreams with a little bit of anxiety that I was gonna get up and get in that ice bath this morning. I'm glad I did it last night when it was 51 degrees, because I woke up this morning, went out there, and I used my meat thermometer, and it said it was 31 degrees, and there was a layer of ice on top. Well, it's 20 degrees outside and 31 in the ice bath. I was like, well, it doesn't feel as cold, but I'm a little hesitant to jump in at 31 degrees after researching it and people saying that people can die from it. But I was proud of myself to get in it yesterday. Now I'm like, am I ever gonna use this thing again? I don't know. Like, I want to, but at this cold, I don't know. I think I would prefer a hot tub or sauna. I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's hurting my soul, or I guess I should say that it's challenging me, which is a little bit scary, because it's like you got to embrace the suck. So I got to decide also what I'm gonna do tonight, because it's community group. We're having actually breakfast for dinner, but how am I supposed to film it and show you what I'm eating? Guess I don't have to, but it's kind of what I'm doing, dude. All right, 6 pieces of bacon, 6 eggs to start off the day. We'll see where I'll get this done. Eat this food and enjoy it and be thankful for it. Then go on and go shovel my sidewalk. I guess my kids could do that, but I also have a snowblower that I got 2 years ago that I've only used twice. I got it used and I finally got it running well, so I kind of want to use it. If that makes sense. Yes, hopefully it does. All right, guys, I will see you later today. I may eat lunch. I'll probably eat lunch. It's Saturday, just eat if I want to, and then eat dinner, either before or after community group. I don't want it to overconsume me and just think about it constantly, but I woke up, I'm like, actually, before I woke up last night, I was thinking, man, bacon and eggs sounds good. So that's a good sign when you're excited to eat the food that you have to eat. Well, I have to be awesome too. Just doesn't happen by osmosis. Hey, what's up? Wayne's World. My family's like, what do I say? I'm gonna go out and shovel, and I just happen to have a wig here. And my wife's like, you look like Beavis and Butthead. And I was like, you mean Wayne's World?
Both before my time.
Shaw, dude. The monkeys will fly out of my butt. All for the internet. Yeah. I would, it's like 1 o'clock. I'm like, maybe I'll just have some lunch. I'm gonna have a 20-ounce ribeye for dinner. And then, like, I don't have to eat, but man, I'm hungry. Well, just spilled milk everywhere. Lily, you want some milk? I mean, it landed on the dog's nose. Yeah, she can help me clean it up a little bit. Yeah, I'll get to that. Oops, don't cry over spilled milk. There's a dog here. I gotta keep telling myself no guilt eating because I feel bad eating. It's like you just ate breakfast a while ago. What are you doing, dude? You just watch videos with people eating OMAD. Like, yeah, I remember eating OMAD. It's not necessary for me anymore. Did it for like 1.5 years. Well, I had a 4-hour eating window, which is pretty much OMAD. So I'm gonna just cook 2 pieces of bacon. I'm gonna have 4 eggs and 2 tablespoons of butter. Let's make a little scramble and eat it for lunch. Easy peasy. My wife was telling me she's hungry and then she's like, just wants something different and wants to eat stuff. And so it's like, I know exactly how that feels because I've been feeling that way too. I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm done with this diet. I'm done with beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I'm role playing here. Now what? I mean, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs sounds pretty good. Like for me specifically, when I got it in my mind or have it in my mind that I have to eat these foods, there's something in me that just wants to fight against that and doesn't like the control, likes the freedom. I mean, I think it comes from God, right? Isn't America founded on that? Life, liberty, the pursuit of freedom, happiness, to eat meat, good, nutritious meat. You're not gonna get the rest of that? You're gonna make me clean up my own mess? Oh, she's going. All those years we didn't have a dog when we had little kids throwing all their food all over the ground. A wasted resource. Got this bacon rendering. Render, my friend, render. Some of it's crispy. 4 eggs. 1, 2, set, knit. And yes, I started in Spanish and then ended in Korean. Counting. And no, I'm not smart. Well, depends on the subject. I did martial arts for a while, Korean martial arts, and I learned how to count to 10 in Korean, but I only remember 1 through 4 right now. All right, just cook that a little bit in all that bacon fat, suck up all that fat because my arteries love it. Put 2 tablespoons of butter right in there for flavor. As long as my eggs are snot free, I'm happy. Same with my kids. I was just watching this video. Let me pull it back up. Dr. Ken Berry talking about how BMI is trash, which I know. Actually, it says BMI is dumb. Measure this instead. He's talking about the weight to height ratio. I need to do my weight to height ratio again. Actually, I'll have my wife help me with it so I don't mess it up. But I did a video that, if I remember to tag it, it was like how to measure your body so you can keep track of like your weight, like, or your measurements, because it's not all about weight, it's like your body recomposition. That's probably 1.5 years ago that I did that, and I literally have never measured since. Interesting. I've thought about it a couple times, but I'm a little scared to like not have gone anywhere, which is, I feel like is impossible, but I've been let down before. A little bit gun shy. All right, well, no guilt eating lunch on day 48, 12 more days. And then I could eat some more beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. No guilt eating. I'm thinking about shrimp. Why? I don't know. Well, last night we were talking about dehydrating stuff and my son was like, man, Dad, the house smelled like trash when you used to dehydrate mushrooms. Wonder if I still have some in there from years ago. Let's see. I used to grow like gourmet mushrooms and they smelled bad and I was like, as bad as when I dehydrated sardines. That was quite fishy. And I ate them and it was good, but it was very fishy. It's like, it lingered. But I was like, oh man, maybe I get off this beef, butter, bacon, eggs challenge and I can eat some sardines. And I was like, never mind. After eating them only for 3 days on that sardine fast, I've only ate one can afterwards, and it's like, it's just, I can't, I got an aversion to it. Now that being said, if I think about it, it's like, had sardines with some mayonnaise, which I don't eat mayonnaise. Can't remember last time I had mayonnaise. Maybe with like a cracker or pork rind. Obviously not a cracker. Don't eat crackers. I don't know. And some cheese. That sounds good. I think I'm just hungry. I'm gonna eat this. But at the same time, I'm wrestling again. Why are you hungry? You just ate. I just did the macros. I'm gonna have a 20-ounce ribeye for dinner, what I ate for breakfast, and this for lunch. And it's like, I'm at 1,600 calories for the day. That's why I'm hungry. I could eat more, but I'm okay. I might snack on a hockey puck later. All right, I'll talk to you guys. Have a good night. I mean, have a good day. Have a good something. I just want to eat food now. That's all I want to do. When I was younger, all I wanted was the zoom, zoom, and a boom, boom. But now I just want to eat food. Our group was canceled because we had a bunch of sick people. Not like mentally sick. Well, maybe. So we called it, and then me and my wife went out and went to Sam's Club and got some stuff for dinner tomorrow. Man, this is a big old ribeye. I believe it's 23 ounces. And then some clippers for the dogs. The dog's nails. Oh yeah, it's gonna be spa day, Lily. What do you think about that? So I'm gonna take this outside and grill it. It's 17 degrees outside. That is why I'm not in the ice bath today. I keep thinking about it like, that's way too cold. Nope. Like I wanna push myself and be amazing, but I'm not all the time. Just most of the time. Let's see, I have no desire to hang out outside. For some reason, I'm just extra sensitive about the cold. I did have fun playing in the snow, and I mean, walking behind a snow blower was nice. Here, let me try a piece of this bacon on camera. I've been dehydrating it all day. Tastes like crunchy bacon. That's better than a potato chip. It's a little salty and I'm trying to think of the word. Potent? That's not the word. That carnivore was supposed to help me with my vocabulary, my brain. Rich. The word is rich, and that'll all be edited out because it took me 25 minutes. No, like a couple seconds. Ooh, darkness. This is where I start singing, "Hello, darkness, my old friend." The days are actually getting a little bit longer. Oh yeah, this is nice and warmed up. Hear that sizzle by the fire? Yeah, it's 17 degrees right now, and it's supposed to be 40 tomorrow. This ice bath thing is completely iced out. You can probably hear it. There was something about that ice bath yesterday. It's like, once I did it, after I did it, I was so invigorated and proud of myself, and I was like so pumped. And so it makes me want to get back in there and do it. But I also have that feeling like I'm gonna have to go through momentary pain to get that reward. But that's almost like life in general. A good illustration for life. A lot of things, to enjoy them, take time or take effort, and they push you. I was just discussing with Beth how, a couple years ago, I wasn't sure if I ate an all meat diet, if I was just gonna die. Because in my mind, you die if you don't eat vegetables and fruits, and you gotta, eat the food pyramid, all these things. Like, if you eat just meat, you have a heart attack and die. That's what was just so prevalent. But now, being on this diet for almost 2 years, I know I haven't died yet. Now, some people might say, well, you're gonna get heart disease and die because your cholesterol is through the roof. Well, in my certain circumstance and the way my physiology works and the DNA that I have, my body chooses, while it's running on fat, to have the cholesterol, specifically LDL, up high, which is, they calculate, just like BMI is trash, their calculators could be trash. Which I just learned that BMI was never meant to be done on an individual level, but as like in a mass scale, like an average type thing. But I didn't die eating only meat. I haven't died eating only meat. It has led me to a place where I lost over 50 pounds at this point. I've gained the discipline through hard work of just eating meat to work out 5 days a week. Sure, I whine about it. It's difficult. Like this ice bath, it's not always You don't always want to do it. Like, I've only did that once. It's not like a routine for me. It's not something I do all the time yet. It's not been characterized by being able to have the stones that get in there, or the huevos rancheros, to use a joke from yesterday, which someone thought was funny. Thanks, carnivorous dude. But I've made it this far, and my life is changing because I'm doing difficult stuff, and I'm reassessing everything that I'm doing. Just like I had to reassess and find out that if you eat just meat, you don't die, or at least I haven't so far. But you grow and you get stronger. I am in better shape than I've been in a long time, ever actually, especially when it comes to working out. I can run further than I ever have. I can lift more weights than I ever have, even on bad days. I have more muscle mass than I ever had. It's a big deal. So I sit here and I go back and forth, like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this challenge? Well, one is for my health, but I don't have to do a beef, butter, bacon, egg challenge. I've done challenges before. I've been characterized by doing a good job on this diet. Not perfect, but characterized by doing a good job. But I also do it for myself so I don't forget, as a reminder. But I'm also doing it so you that watches these videos knows that at least this is possible. You can do what I have done, at least with your own style and your own flair, because you're who you are, and live and potentially be the best version of yourself that you've been in a long time. Seems to be that I froze my hands. Yeah, it's seared all right. Now that side looks better. That grill out there doesn't get as hot as that flat top, but I'm not using the flat top right now because I have not changed the propane, because it's a slight inconvenience, and especially since it snowed, it's even more of an inconvenience. I am gonna eat this ribeye steak, and when I'm done with it, I will have consumed something that I know that will fuel my body, give me strength, give me confidence that I will be able to endure what life throws at me, have the nutrition and the fuel to go. And even if I get hungry, I guarantee that I can work my butt off. I know it. I know I can do it with my job. Even if I get tired, I know I can work way harder than I think, because I have to do it sometimes when I don't want to. And I saw what I was made of. Find out what you're made of. Day 47,342 of the carnivore diet beef, butter, bacon, eggs challenge. My wife is trying to throw me off over there. It's actually day 48. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. So see you later. Never mind. That's a pizza joint. Sean.